What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose.
Alright boys, I'll try and get angle a little bit. Swapping camera around as usual. It's alright, innit? Is that a bit better? No, not a bit better. We'll see. How are we doing, boys? Just a bit of a chilled stream for probably a couple of hours. I'm trying to get ahead of, because we've got it's half term next week, so I've just managed to record one Portal episode for the weekend, but I'm trying to get ahead for next week, so we'll probably stream till sort of like probably like half three, 4 o'clock, in between 3 and 4, but a couple of hours. Hope we're all well. Thanks for coming in. Smash a like on the stream, it'd be muchly appreciated. I've dropped a bit of a ball, lads, because the World Cup's just about to start. When's our next game? Oh, we've got a month, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Oh no, we've got more than a month. We've got nearly 2 months. Shit. Okay, we'll just chat for a bit. We might just have to chat for a bit. I've just played the special one for Sunday morning's episode, Porto versus Benfica. It'll be worth a watch on. It'll be worth a watch on Sunday morning, boys. I can promise you that. How are we doing though, everybody? Paul, Steve, Harvey, Pete, Lee's from work, Jack. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Jack, because it's half term next week, I won't be able to do it next week because it's half term and Ralphie will be here. Didn't think of that. And then the bit of free time I get, I'm gonna have to record. So Monday nights I could potentially do it, but I need to record videos basically. And I'm going back to work next week, 3 days. So yeah, I will try for the last couple of weeks in April, because I'm not going full time till May, and then when Ralphie's back at school, the last 2 Wednesdays in April, we might be able to do like Wednesday, Saturdays. And then if I kind of get ahead of my content a little bit and get a structure in place when I go back full time, there's a chance I could stream for a few hours Monday afternoon. but we'll see. We'll have to see how we get on. You'll be doing better than me, Steve. Sundays, I need to play that. I'm playing that after the stream. Sunday night's episode's going to be a big one. Things haven't gone well. Haven't gone well at all. Oh, we've got 48 days, lads. Right, let me just organise a friendly in here. And then we'll go on, what we'll do is we'll just go on holiday. We're going to arrange a friendly for Boxing Day. That was nice of me. Doesn't really matter who we play too much. Virtus Verona. We'll play them in a friendly. Let's check that they accept it. Right, they've accepted. And we're just going to go on holiday till Christmas Day. World Cup's on, you see. And I forgot to play this. I didn't realise the gap between the games was so big. How do we go on holiday? Come on. Go on holiday. Return Christmas Day. That'll just make it go a little bit quicker. Hope we're all well though. Thanks for coming in. Wednesday afternoon. Is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday today? Yeah, Wednesday. Are we all skiving work or school? Samuel, do you know what I mean? I think I might have missed you as well, Samuel, at the top. Afternoon, buddy. Yeah, so next week will be a bit weird. I think I've got all my videos will be done, and then obviously next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend is the FM playoffs, and we've been given a format for it so Saturday evening, earlier though, Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, I will be streaming the draft, just do the draft, and then on the Sunday, I think after the draft we may just, if it doesn't go on so long, we may kind of discuss the team and put the team together. We might get the old Google spreadsheets out and do a few spreadsheets with the squad and talk, because during the actual draft I'm going to be talking to the other lads in the chat and talking to other lads in the competition, so maybe a little bit awkward to talk to you at the same time. So I think I may do that. Then after the draft's finished, chat to you guys about the squad and we'll have a look at the squad. And then on the Sunday, it's going to be a Sunday afternoon stream. We're starting at 12 o'clock midday. So it's not going to be a Sunday night stream. It'll be midday where we're playing. I've got 4 league games to play and then hopefully qualify for the quarterfinals. To qualify for the quarterfinals, I need to finish in the top 3. I've set on a tactic. I think I'm going to go 3-5-2 as the tactic. Probably this one, the Fiorentina one. But then I have a few players in the squad that can sort of like play different positions. Oh, you got Herrera, good man. So what season will that be? What, you in season 3 now? I've missed him. He's been injured. He's been injured for me, but I think he's like 35 now for me. He's like 35. Hey, Abri, how are you doing? I love people that just come in and say, how has Abdallah Simmer turned up out in the save? Not a bloody clue, mate. Not a clue. My knowledge of complete random footballers isn't massive. How you doing, Abri? Are you at work as well? Paul's just woke up. Good lad. So the playoff games will be a Sunday morning stream for you, Paul. I've started doing a list. Can you see that camera? Look, you won't see anyone who's in playoffs won't see anywhere because of my scruffy handwriting. But I've been working on. I need to get maybe 5 or 6 players per position. I've found a couple of bargains as well, which is good. A couple of players from a Dortmund save that I want to use. Emre Can being one of them. I've been using a Libero in the Dortmund one and I've had to move away from it. So we'll see how we get on with a Libero today. skip this song. Hello, Stephen. How you doing, buddy? All good, mate. Yeah, just wish the day could bloody finish. Yeah, well, I'm back. I'm back next week. 3 days a week for April, and then back full time in May. I should have. To be honest, boys, I've been playing games in between because I really want to get ahead. I've recorded all the videos and edited for tomorrow and Thursday, but because of half term, I said I really wanted to get ahead. But I ran on for the Benfica game. Benfica Porto game took a little bit of time, so that took a little bit longer. And I've also made loads of transfers in that, so recording that episode was longer than what I thought. I didn't have time to do the Bilbao episode, and then I've switched this on and completely forgot that there was a World Cup to do. But we're nearly there. 16 days, and then we got a friendly. This might be a little early to start off the stream. I'll watch at some point. No worries, buddy. Hey, Edinburgh's in. Papa Trek. And Joe. Afternoon, boys. How we doing? Hope we're well. I'm in season 4. He's 34. Yeah, that'll be, mate. Yeah, 35 for me then, mate. Season 5. That makes sense. That'll make sense. I've got 2 massive games that I need to play, and I'll record it tonight, this afternoon, after the stream. 2 massive games, and he's injured. He's injured for the first one. Yeah, I'm good, buddy. I've had a bit of FM rage this morning, but apart from that, I'm all right. I'm all right. Hope you're well, buddy. Had a bit of lunch, bit of brunch, should I say? Right, we're 9 days. We're nearly there, lads. We're nearly there. This is actually one of the saves, because my 2 main saves at the moment. Porto's kind of gone through a rough spell with Porto, and a horrendous spell with Bilbao. So I want a nice bit of playing today. Yeah, I turned it on. I turned it on the weekend. I don't know what everyone was on about the week. I think it was just Paul. I think it was just Paul's computer at the weekend. I rushed as well. I was rushing around like hell. Last 5 minutes setting it all up, and I've got to change all my OBS settings because I record on a huge canvas, and when I'm streaming I record on a 1920 by 1080 canvas, so I have to change all the settings for that, change cameras round, and I don't know what I'm going to do content wise when I go back to work, because I seem to be working non-stop on the channel when I'm not at work, so God knows what it's going to be like starting next week when I go back to work. Well, the Dortmund save is only going to last a couple of, well, it's going to last us 3 seasons, and we're already into the second half of that season, so that should probably finish by the end of April anyway. So right, we're back. Wonder who won the World Cup. Finances look good though. Who won the World Cup? Probably England. Brazil. Wow. Oh, Italy got beat in the final, boys. 1-0. 1-0. I don't think we have any players. Oh, we have. Di Cilio played left back. Tonelli played. Papetti, there's a player that I'd love to get, but he's at Liverpool. No worries, Paul. Right, we're up and running now. We're up and running. Got some speakers arrived today as well, so no beers today. No beers today. Just the old pint of Coke Zero. We'll have a beer on the Saturday, Joe. Yeah, I've got some new speakers coming, so I'll be able to do the sound a little bit better from Saturday. I'll still stream Saturday night. Oh, injury. How did we finish it last of the week? So we had a half decent stream actually at the weekend on Saturday. We had an half decent stream. Where did we start? We started there, didn't we? We lost to Milan, but we beat Juve, drew with Napoli. qualified from the Conference League. We haven't had the draw for that yet. We'll be getting that pretty soon. Fenerbahce step up the chase for Marucci. Am I going to send him back home? So his first game's just a friendly. So we haven't played for what? Since the start of November. Be on like nearly 8 weeks. Transfer window opens as well, but I'm not quite sure if we're going to do anything, boys. We'll see if there is anything transfer listed. I don't want to be going into big spends, but if there's some transfer listed and we can get a little bit of value in, then we may do something. Right, let's go Pedro and Pellegrini. We'll go full strength for 60. Are we at full strength there? Yeah, pretty much. We'll go full strength for 60. And then we'll let the others come on halfway through. This could be a bit of a cricket score. I'm not quite sure where these are in the league, in even what division they're in. I imagine they're probably third tier. Yeah, that's third tier, isn't it? Yeah. Get the confidence up. Yeah, so depending on how well this tactic does today is a big kind of thing for see how well we do and if we use this tactic for the playoffs. Oh, Tonelli, I am a sucker for 3 at the back. So if I'm going to play in this competition, I'm not too asked about how well. Obviously, I'd like to do well in it, the playoffs, but I just want to enjoy it, and I think I'd enjoy it more playing my 3 at the back, playing with a Libero, been a little bit different. Right, Pellegrini, Elena. Are you going to get there, Pellegrini? No. The only issue is that it's just sometimes he steps forward way too much and the 2 centre-halves don't cover. That's a great finish. Oh, this game. They don't cover as well as what they should. Right, where's my centre halves? See, I want my 3 centre halves to be close together. There's no reason for him to be there. He could be here, especially when you know you've got Dendoncker being on attack. And to be fair to Dendoncker, he's just not tracked the run. I don't necessarily think that is much of a Libero issue. We may obviously when I do it and I pick my team, if I'm going to play with a Libero, I need to make sure it's a real just a quality centre half. I don't think I'm going to play a midfield there that can kind of do the job. Even though I was looking at Emre Can. Yeah, it depends what are they offering you, Steve. I had him on loan, you see. I got him on loan for 2 years, and then we made the deal permanent this season. That's how I did it. But I had him right up on loan till his contract ran out. We're getting a penalty, which is never a penalty. This is only a friendly, by the way. Right, Elena, stick it in, bud. Yes. What for Red Star, Davey? 600k, not bad. Yeah, do it. Do it. He's going to help you squad-wise, isn't he? Money, you'll have the money. There's no else to spend it on in the Bilbao save, is there? I've got to play my Patreon Super League game tonight as well. I'm playing Leeds Barcelona tonight, and I think I need to win both games or at least get 4 points. I think if I get 4 points, I qualify. Dicilio, but I think that'll be hard with him being Barcelona. Oh, lost it. Nice. What season are you in now, Davey? It's been like your number 1 save, hasn't it, since pretty much the start. Good strike, Dicilio, buddy. Chelsea. You're all right though, Aubrey, are you? Well, remember third. It's that third position, isn't it? Third position's the one. Obviously, the top 2 gets you through, but there's a chance of if 2 teams out of 3 that finish third will qualify for the quarters anyway. Hi Graham, I usually go for playmakers Libero with the following attributes: essential dribbling, long shots, passing technique, off the ball, work rate, stamina, natural fitness. Have you got an ideal playmaker? We were talking about Tonelli. Yes, mate, I will. Yes, for the Super League, when I do the draw, I'll do it as a video. I'll do it as a very quick video and put it on my channel. Just talk about the group stage, show you them, so everyone can see it that we're doing it, and then yeah, we'll do it. I'm gonna try and seed it not seed it, but keep the winners and the best second place team qualified as a sort of like first seeds, so it separates the draw, and then we'll naturally do it quarterfinal 1, quarterfinal 2 will play each other in the semi and stuff, so then the rest of the draws kind of set out as well, and then I can do a little map, you know, like a, what do you call it, like a tree, competition tree kind of thing. Hi Quinton, no, this is just a friendly. There's been a World Cup, buddy, so we're just playing a friendly. I'm just about to do 11 changes now. Yeah. Ah, right, okay, fair enough. I'm kind of talking more about the FM playoffs, Graham. So it's like, I suppose it's, if the Champions League is the FM Streamer Showdown, then this is the Europa League. But yeah, I'm taking part in that, and I'm wanting to go with a Libero. So it's just a question of who I pick for that. Do I go for a centre half, or I'm playing with Emre Can at Dortmund, and he's quality. He could probably pretty much play any position on the pitch. So I might use him. Obviously for the FM playoffs, I can't train anybody for it. Maybe this save in the future we could look at putting Tonelli as Libero, couldn't we? Be a bit cheeky. Should we play him there for the last few minutes now? Let's play him there for second half of this last half an hour. See what happens. Papetti, we've just spoke about Papetti. Oh yeah, I do, Quentin. Yeah, I always do. Just so I can rotate the players a little bit. And obviously, I haven't played this save for a few days. It's always a good way of sort of like getting back in the swing of it. But yeah, I always play my friendlies. Very rarely I don't play friendlies, and I organise them myself as well, because normally the assistant does a terrible job of that. Papetti's at Liverpool though. Missed out, unfortunately. He's just starting to break into the Liverpool team, so I tried to get him on loan, but they weren't having any of it. And obviously now he's an exceptional player. There's Tonelli, look. What should you think we should do, boys? Should we give Tonelli a little go? My issue is here, right? I think I spoke about this. I can't remember when I spoke about this in one of my videos. I'm off my bloody camera screen here as well, aren't I? Let me move across a little bit. That's better. This is the issue that I have. Right, so obviously he's stepping forward, which we want him to do. I'm quite happy him doing that on attack. But the problem... Lias, how you doing, buddy? The problem I've got is just these two positions here. For me, I just want them in here. Inside the centre circle, just on either side. Just 5 yards. 5 yards tucking in, and I can't get them to do it. And I have put them on cover on the hope that they would naturally come in and tuck round, but yeah, it's a worry. But we'll see how it look like now. If we get a ball, a loss in possession here, he's just got a simple through ball, hasn't he? So we'll see how it works. One One option maybe is man mark. Do you think that might work? Let's just try it. So what I'm thinking of is having mark position and get one of these marking them. What are they playing? Are they playing one up? It don't really matter for this game because they're... Right, let's just say mark specific. Boom. Do that. See how that affects it. Yeah, but... Well, what I want is, Graham, I want him... When we see the next highlight, if we get one... I want him stepping... I want him stepping in front. My only issue is with it is what the other two centre halves do. Libero man, so Libero attack is fine. Yeah, but it is fine. But what I'm saying is, here, I'm quite happy for him, even though they're leaving 3 up here, but we're okay with that wing backs. Just imagine we were sort of like playing in this final third. What I want is him to be stepping in front. And I think if I man mark him, he's then going to probably stand behind him. And then all I would want is ideally Tonelli to be here to recycle possession a bit. And then all I just want is just the 2 centre-halves just tuck in 5 yards. Surely if I put Libero man marking, he wouldn't step in front. I don't know. Surely if I put him on man mark, he would step in front. Stilkson, how are you doing, buddy? Matty. Yeah, we'll call it Matty. How are you doing, Matty? Man mark works for you. Which position? Matty, you may know this, buddy. Right? So we're playing a Libero on attack. And when we've got the ball in our final third, I've got my Libero into this position here. And it's leaving a lone striker by himself. Now, if it was real life, the 2 centre-halves would just tuck in. But they always seem to be either side of the penalty box. I've already tried to put them on cover. Just to see if they'd come in and tuck around more. And they still don't do it. I suggest watching the next game in 2D. Oh, 2D, Kingy. Man marking won't do that either because the players don't man mark when you're in position. Yeah. I would have thought though if they were man marking him, even though you are in, I suppose it's the game. If I was coaching these players to man mark him, even though we've got possession of the ball, I'd be telling my centre half to go and stand next to him. So we may just have to. Right, let's see what happens now. Right, so this is it here. Obviously, like in real life terms, if Ruggieri had it, I'd be telling my right centre half, Hadmanovic or whatever he's called, to come across here. But he doesn't. He just stands. He's kind of doing it now, but at the same time he's moving. Because I'm happy. I'm happy with him doing that. Because we've got 2 bodies there. I just want him to be on the... Even if he was on the penalty spot, come and stand on the penalty spot. We've scored. I do notice, like, when there's a turnover in possession, the Libero does naturally try and get back in straight away. It is always a good angle. Behind the goal is always a good angle. Like, he's kind of in a position because of him. To be honest, I change it based on the opposition. Yeah. Well, I did have them on both on defend... but then I've put them on to cover, Matty. I just thought that would maybe help them tuck in a little bit. Because naturally, if you're covering, you would probably be narrower. Look at him. Look at Libero. He's off, look. He's off. That's a good goal. We may have to change it. Obviously, when to be honest, well, if we play up against a front two, like in a 4-4-2 or like a standard 3-5-2, I will probably get my two wider centre halves to man mark. So then that would always leave the Libero free. So that's what we're gonna try and crack over the next few hours. I don't like to change roles too often as well. I'm quite stubborn. I always kind of think, right, this is my team, boys. I'm not going to alter a great deal in terms of, right, if we're playing against a certain team, we need to drop him in. And oh, you said something before. If you move Tamile to Libero, maybe that can make the left side a ball winner. Yeah, maybe. I suppose I need to start training Mimir though. He's not gonna like it, is he? We'll rock with it for a little bit anyway. We'll rock with it. I don't think it's gonna completely kill us. We have got half decent centre midfielders that can come in. I just can't think of anything else in the tactics that would... Don't really want to, obviously changing the width, attacking width would, but I don't really want to change the attacking width because then that affects the rest of the team, just solve centre halves. Right, we'll just roll with it for now. I don't think we actually got caught out too many times in last week's on Saturday night stream. Yeah, defensive width. What have I got my defensive width at? I can't remember. But I think the game doesn't... See, because it's out of possession, we go with it. But because it's so, like, set, isn't it? That, like, Kale said there about the... It's only when you're in... When you're out of possession and stuff. I don't think it has a great effect. But we can try. Yeah, we'll give that a go. Anything just to see. Yeah, exactly, Matty. Yeah, so which I don't really want to go down to. I don't want to. Obviously, it would make those narrower, but then I don't want to make the whole team narrower for it. In an ideal world, you just sit down with Regani and Milenkovic and say, right, when Sandro goes ahead and pushes into midfield, just tuck in 5, lads. That's all I want to say. If we can have a button, for that for FM22, just tuck in 5 yards, lads. That'd be brilliant. I might put that in SI when they do their any suggestions. Yeah, just tuck in 5. We need a button saying tuck in 5. That'd be perfect. SM, how you doing, buddy? There's not a perfect solution, is it? It's going to be some kind of workaround. Maybe that. We'll go with it because I don't necessarily want them to do anything. Let's put that on lesser. I'm a bit worried now that this is going to it's just going to kill. I don't necessarily need them to press much in there. because the weakness for us is the counter attack. So if we're trying to recover and regroup a little bit, I want them to naturally kind of get back into position as best they can. We'll see how that works. Do we do boring? Do we give boring 2D a go? I haven't done 2D for a few years. Since about FM16. Maybe lower the defensive line rather than much higher. Hopefully centre-halves will sit a little deeper and therefore be able to cover the DLFF. As you'll be playing up front, I would keep the standard width. Yeah. Right, well, what I'll do is I don't want to do too many changes now. So we've taken off hold position. We've taken off less urgent press. And we'll see where that leads to in the next game. I can just see what's going to happen in the FM playoffs. This tactic will work fine to the FM playoffs, and I'll play the first game, 5 minutes in, my Libero will step forward, we'll lose possession, and there'll be a ball split straight through the middle. I can see it. Tonali got everything you need in Libero. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of 2D. I'll tell you what, we'll do behind the goal. I actually like that little camera angle. Let's see if it just works. It's not much fun for you casual players to watch it. Let's just go behind the goal. Tonelli's yeah, he is. He has, buddy, to be fair. Shame that I can't really use him as that in the playoffs, because I don't know how much his position familiarity will really kill me in that save, doing in that. Because obviously we don't have time for him to learn the position at all. Okay. Let's see what happens. I can't watch that. I can't watch it from behind the goal. It's complicated. Complicated. Right. There's the issue that we get. There's the issue that we get, boys. Tonelli stepping in front. Just not tracked him, has he? Do I need to go down the route of... I'm getting a free kick. Do we need to go down the route of having a man mark? Tell him he's got it. Oh, corner. Do we go down the route of him man marking him, the centre forward? If it's just out of possession he does it? Yes, I do during streams, Kingy, just so we can get through games, buddy. Normally when I'm off camera and I've got a little bit of free time, I go on to extended, but just because people just generally like to watch. I can't spend the full game, the full stream, just focusing on a couple of games and stuff. So he's there now. Biragi, hit it. Hey Lewis, how you doing, buddy? Why am I sweeper keeper on attack? Yes, I do. Yeah. It's really frustrating as well. Because we could... I think, and as well, it doesn't... The match engine isn't helping it in terms of the Libero role. Because if you were playing with a Libero, you would naturally have your two centre halves tucking in tighter, wouldn't you, than what they are. So it's a risk with playing the Libero, and it kind of spoils the role a little bit to a certain extent. Are we going to get? We need to get an equaliser here. Oh, we've scored. Right, I'm just going to put it back onto normal. Good punk style, got an open. Oh, good luck, buddy. Good luck, pal. Let me know how it. Let us know how it goes in the Discord, buddy. I often use a halfback. Yeah, and also I want to play with a Libero. I want to do a Libero. I love what the Libero does in terms of stepping into midfield and being aggressive, and it's just really frustrating that I just can't get that last little tweak to actually work.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy
So what do we think? So based on that goal, obviously the gap, but he kind of tracked him. He did track him. Let's watch the goal again. Outside right. You're not that old. Did we give away possession? So we gave it away there. Now he's not actually stepping forward as much, I think, because we've not got control possession. He goes in there, does a decent job there. Backs off. He just doesn't track the run quickly enough. So that's not too much of a... That's not really the outside centre-half problem. That one. Did they, Kingy? I didn't even see that. I suppose they weren't really at fault for that, because he's kind of up and in around Tonelli. You would still hope Tonelli would have dealt with that. Yeah, the issue we've got, I still agree, is when we're not in possession. Well, the turnover of possession is killing us. Yeah. Yeah, you may be right. Maybe we just keep rocking with it, but we go with a better centre half. Who's it telling us my best player to do it? Milenkovic. To be fair, should we give Milenkovic a go? Because his passing's alright. Let's get the big man in there. We'll give that a go. Flat 5, do you think? Might work. I'm just going to try and twist. Want a permanent deal for Marucci. Want to try and just tweak it. So we've tweaked it now. And let's see if maybe it was more of... Oh, you can go 10 million. See if we can solve it by maybe that just being more of a... Oh my God, Marucci. Stop being an absolute dickhead. That goal was down to having a player who is not at centre-half. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a Tonelli. It wasn't so much the role. It wasn't the two wide centre-halves. It wasn't the role of the Libero because he was kind of in and around it. It was just how Tonelli reacted to it. He kind of half reacted to it. He wasn't as if he was like running in the opposite direction, which you get on occasions, but yeah. We'll see how Milenkovic gets on in there. A flat 5 and have your outside back sit narrow in possession. You mean my wing back sit narrower? Because I really don't want them to do that. I know what you mean, no. But my thing is, whatever I change, it's gonna weaken us in some. Oh, I don't know. I should have accepted some. I should have asked for big money for them for that. Like if I move us to a flat 5, then we're gonna have to pull the wing backs right back. Means they're starting deeper. This is going to be a January of bids coming in for Milenkovic. His release clause is 60, so if they want to do it, they can do it. But then a low defensive line. With the low defensive line, I've got to change everything. Complete changes the formation, the tactic, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry, I have that one side that you are trying to overlap on. Sit narrow. Okay, yeah, I get you. Right, so move him back there. Yeah, it's an awkward one. You can do that with going to where we can. Yeah, just... Okay. Let's do that then. Let him cross from deep. Stop him charging forward a little bit. We've got bids coming in here. Why the hell would I accept that? We're just signing. Pedro, mate, you're 60 mil, pal. The numbers. This is going to be a difficult January, I think, boys. Milenkovic wants to go. Pedro wants to go, which I'm happy for Pedro to go. But the money's got to be right. And I think we can get some big money for him. Look at the offers for Marucci, man. Absolute derisory. Can see that all of your CMs are fairly offensive too. Yes, I get that. But, once again, if we start changing the midfield roles... if anything, if this was real life football, if your centre half, if your midfield is moving, is quite attacking as a 3, which I suppose it is, apart from obviously Tonelli will sit in a little bit, you would then expect your centre halves to tuck into the middle of the pitch more. But anyway, yeah, we'll rock with it. Look, it's Football Manager, innit? You're never gonna get it perfect without without. I'm happy with the team's performing pretty well. We'll just see maybe over this run of games today, just see how many goals we concede and how many chances we give up with playing it as we are now. As I said, all I want is just tuck in 5 yards. Tuck in 5 yards. I'm not doing any of that at the moment, guys, just because I get it all the time. People just asking me about random players and stuff. I do it once, everyone else piles in. Don't know why they're telling me that. Isco's, that is a bargain. Unless he's like 35. Yeah. But that's what I've got the Libero for. That's what I've got the Libero for, to step into that middle part. Having a ball winner in there is not going to stop. He's not going to then get these two centre halves to tuck in 5, is it? We'll see. We'll just watch it. We'll just see how the game goes over the next. So we'll do this one unextended. I don't want to do too many unextended, but we all fit. Yeah. Let's do this one unextended, and that's the point. If there is someone, he won't go there. You what? So you mean if I've got a ball winner there, then the Libero won't move into position, move forward? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, but I want him to step forward. The issue is not Milenkovic, the Libero, stepping forward. The issue is the two centre halves. The centre halves are not tucking in. Are not tucking in enough. That's the issue. And it's a match engine thing that we... Yeah. I'm quite happy for him to step forward. The issue is the two centre halves are not covering round as much as what we'd want. Cheers, Gaz. Maybe I'm an attacking kind of guy. The Libero is staying. The Libero is staying. Right, run extended. 1-0. Yes, we are, Gaz. Which would have hoped then tucked them in narrower. It's when we're in possession of the ball that's the problem. I don't know if we'll be able to show you. I'll show everyone one last time. Right here, this is the problem. Right, I'm quite happy. There's Muriel. There's Milenkovic, my Libero. I'm quite happy for him to do that. Obviously, they're probably playing. They must be playing 2 up. I'm quite happy for Milenkovic to do that. The issue is this guy. This guy's okay because he's marking Almiron, or he stood next to Almiron. This guy needs to be in here, because what we're getting is when we play against a team that have just got 1 up, he stands in the middle, and then these two are still stood maybe 5 yards too wide of each other. Right, let's play some Football Manager. My solution right now is do not get rid of the Libero. My reason I want to play with the Libero is because I want to play with the Libero. So we'll try and make it work over time and fine tune it. Offside? Yeah. We haven't started well here, have we? Jesus Christ. But we've been playing with the Libero for all of this season so far. We've had this role. It's not just a role that I've picked up today. We've had it for a number of times. Obviously, it is a big thing with having Libero because obviously he steps forward and out of position a fair bit. We need to get hold of the bloody ball. Right, Elena corner. Terrible. Pedro. Adamovic. Good. Bit tight. Hey, Elena, that's what I like. That's what we've got Imazala for. Oh, shite. Good football. Good football. We'll get there with it, though. If this was a real-life football team, I could get it to do what it wanted to do in a matter of seconds. It's a very simple change, but obviously a change that I struggle to get the game to make. But we're trying to kind of beat the match engine rather than beat the... Oh, Baraghi, that's booking all day long. Yeah, we're trying to beat the match engine rather than play the game, like rather than football. If that makes sense. Free kick. Anyone got ideas? The keeper that I signed, Jack, the guy from Norway, is it Carlson? He's pretty good. Playing with wing backs and Amazala, they might get in each other's way. We haven't had any problems with that, Gaz. Also, we've got our wing back now tucking in narrow as well. Chinked him onto bar. Saved. Oh, just hold the ball, Pedro, man. Jesus. Almiron, 2-0. Well, we can't blame the Libero for that, can we? Christ. Terrible marking. Yeah, if it's working, don't. Yeah. And obviously, I've got my wing back on support as well, so I'm not asking him to get up too high. I'm quite happy for him just to sit in this sort of like this middle third when we've got the ball, and he can cross from deep. It's the left side where I really want Baraghi to be pushing on. That's why I've got the Tonelli in there, so we could drop off. Baraghi can kind of bomb on. We'll throw a water ball, lads. Just put a cross in. We're getting a free kick. I'd just rather him put a cross in the box. The amount of chances that you give away by players not marking from set pieces is ridiculous. Right, Rogani. Nice. Castrovilli, just put it out here. Oh, it's a nice ball for Pellegrini. Get in. Is it going to count? It is. We're back in it. Praise that. Are you working, Pete? Are you working? Let's go, Kawame. Oh, Castrovilli, get there, man. Bloody hell. Gone long. Look at him. He's gone long. He's kicked it long. We've got lucky. Gravenberch just picked up the second ball. We'll probably score from this. No, we're not. You just trip over the ball. Oh my god. Why does your goalkeeper do that? Oh yeah, because you're a Knights, buddy, yeah. I don't think the soccer's my head. Oh, well, this game's been a disaster, but for different reasons. I'm not playing a lot. That came from, Lewis, the goalkeeper kicking the ball long. That's where that goal came from. It didn't come from the defensive... Well, no. It came from him booting the ball up when they had 6 players back and we had 1. That was the problem. But I know what you mean. We're doing high line. It's as simple as that. I'm not doing a low line. It just pisses me off when I'm asking him to throw it out. And then he fucking boots it long to 7... What was it? 1 against 6 or something? I know, like, we ended up having the ball with Gravenberch, but that was just the way of the game, just turning over possession, wasn't it? Get across then. Oh, boys, what a start to the stream. You lot have made me angry. Really angry. Well, to be fair, the recording that I did before the stream started made me angry. Hey, Lucas, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, is that what happens? Just the game just being shite? I'm pretty sure I've got him to like to throw it. I'm actually going to get him to slow the pace down. It just felt like that was a little bit. So do I have to... We'll see how that works. Ooh la la. Look at that. I suppose the content. Orange is orange. That was a bit of a deceiving colour. Okay. All right then. We'll do it. We'll do that. We'll do that. Anything stop him fucking kicking it long. We don't need another loan. We don't need another loan. Skin I'm using is Rensi skin, like the newer version. FM Rensi. Lewis back could try pre-season. I'm mainly looking for the Mazzala to drag the opposition. The joys of Football Manager, boys. Right, Copper Italia. We want to go in this. We want a bloody run in this. Schlager. He's quite good, isn't he? Every time I just see a few players, I just jot them down. Kind of got enough central midfielders. Don't really want to sell. I hope some of these offers coming in the summer. I don't really want to have to make too many changes in the summer, in this winter break. I've only got 13 million. Yeah, using him helps him. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but if we had that, if say if I was playing Marucci, we'd probably go for it, but love Rebic. Fair few players on the transfer list, boys. Yeah, guys, we're playing Gravenberch there, and he started really well. The idea that Ranieri's just picked Sampdoria, brilliant. I just wanted Gravenberch to really get into that penalty area. They've been really naughty with these transfer bids for Valenkovic. Bloody hell, I've been streaming for over an hour already. Over an hour, and we've been talking about Libero. Brilliant. I hope I don't bottle it and end up playing a ball-playing defender on cover, because that's like the watered-down version of a Libero, isn't it? Having someone who can pass out from the back. Yeah, he's been alright for us. He needs to turn it on in the league. He's not been great in the league, but he's I suppose he's only 20. He's going to develop into an absolute beaut of a player, isn't he? Right, here we go. Whew. Mainly, guys. Mainly for me, I've really enjoyed the Mazzala role this year. We've got Tonelli as a deep line playmaker. I kind of do want him, because I'm not asking my right, because Tecilio's not great at getting forward. I do like the fact that the Mazzala does move into sort of like, obviously if he was on this side of the pitch, he would move into these areas. We'll get to end at stream and I won't even have a Libero in the team, boys, and it'll break my heart. It'll break my little heart. I love it that I've turned on computer today and I've done 3 different saves, and every single save that I've picked up on today, I've been absolutely shiting. Bilbao, Porto with a special one, and then this one. Right, needs a bit of help, boys. Let's go all the way back. Elena. Tonelli. Nice. Biraghi. Good football. Cross. Oh, keeper flapped at it. Just need someone at the back post to tap it in. No, yeah, you're probably right, Negler. Yeah, you're probably right. So what would be the other option? Put a defender on cover. We could maybe bring Tonelli back. Bring Tonelli back to sit in front of the back 3. And then have 2. I do love a double Mazzala. And have the 2 wing backs getting up higher and... Oh, lads. Yeah. This is that's the problem. Look, he's got no one. He's got no one to mark. Nobody. He should be here. He should be here. I'll have to see if there's anybody that's actually managed to get a Libero going on. This is breaking my heart. Breaking my little heart. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Just blame the match engine and move on. Yeah, I am blaming the match engine for it, to be honest, Pete, because I can't get their centre half to tuck in. It works, but you have to compromise with the rest of the rules that I'm trying to say. Sorry, yeah, it's alright, Ice Tuga. Yeah. He was the one who bidded for it, was he? Brilliant. Good lad. So if you didn't know, York City have literally sold all of their stuff from Booth and Crescent, and my dad put in a couple of bids, but like even little things like manager signs and like chairs and literally everything's gone. Nick Pope, Burnley goalkeeper, was on loan at York City when he was a kid. Sort of like his first taste of senior action. He played maybe 6 months. I think when we were in League 2, and he's bought the goalposts from Booth and Crescent to put in his back garden. I bet he put a nice little offer in as well. I bet the offer was a lot bigger than what the other ones were going to be. We're going out of the cup to managerless Sampdoria. What is wrong with me today and this computer game? Oh, created absolutely jack shit as well. Yeah. The random button in FM. Is that what we're blaming now? Right, so if we change it up... God, give me edit this save. Cover. I've got their individual instructions on there. Oh, it does me head in this. Clunking hell. So if we go Tonelli in there, maybe just keep Gravenberch as a central midfield on attack because he's done pretty well with that. Yeah, give it a... I don't know if you've got Discord, buddy. If you've got Discord, go into the link down below, join the Discord, and then you can let me know. Excuse me, you can let me know how you get on with it. Gonna have to bring Kwame or Brigagi. He's out for a while. Biragi. Oh, Jesus Christ, boys. Spal. We've got Spal. Alright, mate, yeah. Send him over. The only other option is the back five. Isn't it? The back five thing that we spoke about. Oh no! I'm already getting drawn back to doing it. Do we give it a go with a back five? And see if that works. Yeah, register. Yeah. Oh, I still good man. Thanks for jumping in the Discord. Now, I don't want to put Tonelli on that side in the middle because I do think he's going to naturally get ahead of himself too much. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how they do. I do like it balanced. I never copy tactics. You've sent me a tactic. You've sent me a thingy. Where have you sent it? Use the screenshot. Have you sent me a screenshot? What have you sent me the screenshot on? Right, it's only right. We'll go. We'll see how we get on. Put the CF. Yeah, tell you what, we will do that. Right. Let's see how we get on. Me and Marucci we hit each other in this save. Jason Thomas, what on earth is that? I think I've actually I think I've actually watched a video on that. Oh, yeah. Okay. The problem, I don't know how long you've been in, Jess. The problem we've got is just when the Libero pushes forward and then there's a turnover in possession, the the wider centre halves are not. Oh, look at this bid for him. I want them bids to come in the summer. All right, okay. But aren't you getting the same problem with the issues that I'm talking? Have you got your Libero on attack? Yeah. Right, we'll rock with this flat 5. We'll rock with this flat 5. Imagine the faces of the people in the FM playoffs when I turn up to this when we turn up to this competition, and they play up against me and I'm rocking a flat 5. Love to see that. This is like, I'm actually using a blue tack ball as a stress ball. I need to get my hands on a stress ball. Stop my brain from exploding. Oh, it's maybe where I've seen it then, Paul. The RDF's tactic videos are really good, but obviously a lot of the time he plays with his stronger teams. So he's probably done it with like a Barcelona team or something. Am I on attacking for positivity? Ooh, shit. Okay. Right, it's Spal, boys. Spal in L. Got no fullbacks. Well, we have, but... Right, let's get him bloody bombing forward. I don't need him to sit narrow now, do I? We'll see if we can get away with that. I'll keep him on support, because we're going to have who is it getting into those areas anyway. Gentile can back up. Marucci can come on, not at left back, because we are going to put Baghetti. For me, the only problem is when there's a really fast striker like a Vardy against me or a back 2. In that case, I change. Alright, okay. Yeah. I think Fox in the Box was doing something quite out there for his tactic. Did he do a strikerless one with players all over the spot? Right, Tonelli's probably not going to do the 90. Let's get Castrovilli in for Elena just to start. Gonna let Pellegrini do the complete forward because Slavovic wants to bloody go as well. Hey Statman, by the way, how are you doing? We're having a tactical counselling session as we're trying to get this Libero to work, and it's really worked against us so far. Right, we'll put it on extended. See how we get on. What are they playing? They're playing a flat 4-4-2. Got a corner. With a flat 5. Oh, that's a message. Libero, yeah. Sure did. Big time. Oh, God, I thought he was going to miss the ball then. Oh, well, we worked a nice little chance there. Might need to couch. Yeah, I'll lie down. I'm supposed to, and I've got, after this stream finishes, I've got an absolute monstrous episode of Bilbao to record. 2 games against Wolfsburg and Atletico Madrid, and I think if I lose both games, I'm going to get sacked. So, yeah, I'm on edge. And if you watch, like, you boys that watch my series, yeah, I saw that. And they've got another coach in. Just not everything about Fiorentina now is just like mid-table mediocrity. Mediocrity. There's just nothing big about them anymore. I've seen the picture of it, Jace. It's a bit naughty, that. Yes, Kale. And Ajinka. I'm only calling you Kale, mate, because your first name is just a little bit difficult for me. I struggle with English at the best of times. That sounds like a series idea, that, Jay. Starting back with Torino with doing that. Oh, big time. And they didn't win much in the glory days anyway, did they? The glory days weren't actually glory days. No. What a horrendous start to the game, boys. 40 minutes in, we've had 2 shots, they've had 1 shot. Tenley's struggling. I thought he would. Thought he might have done being able to do 60 minutes though. Right, I'm going to have to do something here. Just lower tempo. Let's do the old higher. They'll do that naturally anyway. It's a posh vegetable though, buddy. It's a posh one. Well, it ain't posh, is it? It's a... Well, we're definitely not posh and we like kale in our house. It's a good vegetable. Hey Seth, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, mate. By the way, if you're just in the stream, sat on your phone, just smash that like button for me, because I do keep these videos public, so the more likes that they get, the more interaction they get and stuff, it does help the channel, so I'd appreciate that. Right, Bellanova, we'll get a cross in. Kwame's headed it back, Castrovilli, Amrabat, blocked. Cheers, pal. Cheers, boys. Up the York City. Ugh, we go again, duh. Was that a set piece as well? Our centre halves are huge, boys. Bellanova. Pulled off Bellanova. Oh, Lee. You're going to enjoy it, mate. You're going to enjoy it. And enjoy the mental breakdown. Oh, for God's sake. Are they? I'm... Everybody's my bogey team since I've turned the computer on today. Right, I've chucked my Libero tactics. Have you? Okay. Welcome in, boys. The boys that have joined the Discord this afternoon, welcome in. Oh, he's got a trequartista going on, have you? Got a nice little trequartista. How's the trequartista doing? Yes, definitely, Paul. Kwame. Oh, he's put it wide. No, we're not having fun, Seth. We're not having fun with the Libero, buddy. Going to be honest. We're not having fun. Top notch in the wide area. Okay. The problem I've got, something I could probably do in the Bilbao one, because I'm looking at doing a three at the back of that. Not a Libero in that one. The issue I've got too many strikers in this team. We're getting absolutely ripped apart here. Oh dear. Yeah, I used to play with FM17. I randomly played with a trequartista and what the Fenner one, the Fenner 523. Oh yeah. I ain't got many wide players. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to blame you lot. You lot are to blame for this. Fricking about with tactics. Oh, God. Well, we've helped spell out, haven't we? We've helped spell out a little bit this afternoon. Right. Friggin' hell. I'm speechless, boys. Right, that's just ugly to look at. Isn't it, boys? I wonder if I ever actually brought my Fenner one over. I can't remember ever using that one. one's got a double Mazzala in it there. Shall we try and making my new cheers, Negley? Yeah. Shall we try and bring back the Fenner? Should we try and do something with the Fenner? Which could mean we could bring back the big man. So if you were aware, like with my successful stream series that we had for FM20, we rocked something very similar to this. I think these were just general wing backs, but I think they were still on attack, weren't they? Loading screens? I just use it on your phone, buddy. Right, let's take Marucci off the transfer list. We're getting desperate here, lads. Christ. What did I play? So we had Marucci. I played him on the left, didn't I, of the three? But let's go him in the middle. Target man, let's have him on support. That was Van der Sman, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I saw that, Seth. I'm honestly, mate, if you like it, then yeah, you go for it. But for me, absolute no, but that's what FM Scout will post anything for to get views in, won't they? But if you enjoy it, buddy, with that, you just use the database, can't you? The in-game editor, I suppose. Well, it is, isn't it? And I like the guys that are on the FM Scout anyway. It's just I hate those sort. It's just me, personal. I just hate them sort of videos. But people obviously like Seth lap it up, which is fine. Well, it's cheating, innit? It's like the same sort of thing, innit? FM base. Is that your team? Is it? The stuff Stinger does. The stuff Stinger does is really good. And obviously Luke's. I still watch Luke's stuff. Right. Target man on support. In the middle. Is that what we did? I just fancy having him in the middle. And having a few more options to work the channels, Paul. But I know what you mean. I think we did Marucci on the left, didn't we? And he was isolating that left back. Ah, nice. Cheers, Seth. Enjoy your work, buddy. Yeah, got that to look forward to. Genoa, they must be shit. They're always shit. 12th. Nearly as good as us. Okay. Because we're still in a decent position here. Dajit. Yeah, I watched loads of Dajit. I do watch loads of him. I'm not doing a flat 5. It hurts my eyes, Lewis. Now we're not playing with a Libero. We shouldn't have that problem. I'm not going back to a Libero. This is the Fenner way. Now, if we did the Fenner way properly, it would be that, and that, and then tactical wise, it would have been that. Cross early. Run at defense would have probably on because it's one of my favourites. Don't need to go extremely wide. Higher tempo. Roll it out. go with that, lads. We'll go with that. Could sell some central midfielders now. The one that I would have sold has just got himself freaking injured. We're gonna go. This is just the tactic. This is just the tactic that we did with Fenner. So we'll see how well it moves over. And so we've got the players to do it because we've got so many strikers. We've got decent centre halves. Well, I thought we had decent centre halves. The bids are slowly increasing for Milenkovic, but they're still like 50% under what we can sell him for. 361. I'd love to get this Fenner tactic working, but I think when I actually use this, even though I'm playing the FM playoffs on the full game, when I move this tactic to the playoff, to the touch, for a lot of the competitions that I played in FM20 with that, it was horrendous. No worries, Paul. I'm probably going to stream for another 45 minutes, and then I need to potentially do my last ever episode of Bilbao, which will be an emotional way to finish. Might need to go and sit down in Ralph under his bed. Ralphie's got a little den. I might have to just go and sit in there in the dark for a little bit. Appreciate everyone else stopping in though. Right, we've got a decent bid for him. I'm going to let him go. Because he's just a player that looks pretty, but pretty attributes, but doesn't do anything of great note and worth. And we've got plenty of options there in the middle. No worries. Do you work from home? You work from home, don't you, Dave? What do you do? If you don't mind me asking. I'm sure you said you work from home. Have you always worked from home, or is it just like a COVID thingy? HR. You've office then, mid, and you've just been like my mum. My mum works at local council, so she's sort of like been at home for a full year. Yeah, we're going up to 50%. Marucci's out. Look at Milan. Milan want a bit of Marucci. I need to change his... It's there, wasn't it? It was under happiness. Change. Regular. I've got him going a little bit in the Porto save. Yeah, 12. Yeah, it would be about 12 months. Yeah, you're right. Baggio and Marucci set for bitter split. I'm just going to ignore that. Just ignore it. I've lost the dressing room apparently. Oh lads, what have you done to me here for this freaking Libero? Oh Jace, yeah, it's not going. It's probably going to end up. Have you, Johnny? Afternoon, buddy. Hope you're doing well, mate. By the way, your I may not show it on Sunday's episode because we've got serious matters in the Bilbao save. But your regen has scored 49 goals in about 28 games in the under-19s, and he's got finishing of 7. So he's coming together lovely. Good luck, buddy. Let us know how you get on in the Discord later on, pal. You made Bilbao proud. I haven't yet, though, have I? We've done all right, but it's gone to pot. Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's do. What's Gravenberch like as a box-to-box? I imagine that's something he can do pretty well. Yeah. Tackling's terrible. Oh, I would do, mate. It's just like You just finishing of 7. It's already got you as like a 3-star for like inverted winger on the left, but I think I'm... Oh, this fucking song. I'm thinking of abandoning that role. I've got 2 games pretty much to save my job. And I'm going with a new tactic in it, which would be good to watch, won't it? Right, here we go. Do we? Oh, Tonelli's playing as an advanced forward, boys. We don't want that, do we? As much as I love him. Best finisher must be Pellegrini. We go with those 3 because Kwame will do well in the channel. I want to go Flavovich. Handful that. 6'3". 6'2". 6'4". 3 big bastards. Right, here we go then. Come on. I think I've got a Marucci emoji. I have. Oh, do you remember, boys, in FM20 as well, I had... there's my Marucci's. And we also had... he weren't a bad player to have in your team, was it? Do we have Marucci, Haaland, and then that ridiculous regen, Nigel van der Sman, at one point? Yeah, funny enough, Matty finishing on... No, it isn't, buddy, no. Yeah, I think you're right, Jace. We may... I don't think he's the answer. Johnny, unfortunately, I don't think you're the answer to saving my job straight away. Doesn't help that Inaki has scored... I think he's got 1 in 14. And I was wanting 25 league goals from him and he scored 1 in 14. So that's the big problem. Right, here we go. Have we got it on? Right, we'll have a laugh on extended for a little bit, boys. Let's see how we get on. I've got crossing early. We're going past into space. We've got a little bit of pace up there as well. Got a free kick. Gravenberch big? Gravenberch a big boy? Yeah, he is 6'3". I thought he was. Hademovic is 6'5". Let's just pause it. Milenkovic is big, 6'5". Regani is 6'3". DeCilio is probably the smallest we've got. He's 6 foot. Ruggeri is 5'11". He's my smallest. I think Tonelli's 5'11" as well. Right, Flavovich. Gravenberch. Ruggeri. Oh, just went wide. Oh, I'd love this to get this tactic working, boys, and get this rocking for the FM playoffs. I kind of, with the players that I've looked at so far as well, it's something that we could definitely do. I'd obviously spend all my money on the 3 strikers as well. Right, for Valley. Esposito. I thought he was going to Roma. Yeah, I think so, Johnny. I just want it to go a little bit. I'm enjoying the save. It'd have been nice to at least try and get 1 Champions League football. I'm not ready for it to finish. Like last year, I did the Deportivo for a bit, and I was kind of half relieved when I got sacked from there. It doesn't matter what I do today, boys. I think it's just going to kill me slowly. But yeah, I'm not. The Deportivo one last year was quite relieved when it was finished. What is it? Enjoying it as much, but I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to give up on the Bilbao one yet. And the board have no like we're 11th or something in the table, which obviously ain't great. They want like top 6, but we're only about 5 points off top 6, so it's not like the end of the world. And it's like our shittest spell in the save so far. Which for season 5 ain't bad, is it? And they've completely like straight away put me down to like I'm like a D or an E. We'll play this tactic for a little bit. What time is it now? We'll play maybe 3 more games. And just see how we get on with it. See how it plays out. We must be the tallest squad in the league. Yeah, we probably are. Definitely tallest 11. Just don't seem to be getting the ball forward, do we? I had it on shorter passing for the Fenerbahce one, I'm sure I did. We'll have to make some changes anyway, because a couple are struggling. Ideally, I don't want to be 2-0 down before I make these changes. I suppose it don't make... I don't know how it worked. It just worked, didn't it? It just clicked in FM20, the shorter passing, and even though we're having 3 up front. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, dear God. Go slightly more direct. Tenelli's struggling. Save one, thank God for that. No, Johnny. Oh, Johnny, mate. No, don't. Don't. I'll talk about the 4-2-3-1. Right, so, like, the last game I've played in the Bilbao, I thought, right, I'm going to go 4-2-3-1 because we've got players that can do it. It gets our best players on the pitch. Etc. We played at home against Zaragoza and absolutely got ripped apart. We got beat 3-1 and it weren't as if they were just 3 counters and we were unlucky. We got absolutely battered and it just put me off. We struggle in the middle of midfield in the Bilbao one because they're all small, nice little ball players. And having just 2 in there, we kind of struggle. yeah, they've done all right today, aren't they? Been ripped apart here. Yeah, I do find the expectations in the game for Bilbao a little bit strong, to be honest. Oh, we've got one. Oh, we're offside. Fucking offside, boys. Yeah, try and control possession. What do you mean for the Bilbao? Nice. That's nice. Waiting for the 92nd minute. Oh, we might score here. Oh, no! I'm not going. I keep moving out my bloody camera. I've changed my camera to a square one to kind of fit in better with the stream, but it's chopping my big nose off. I think what I will do is, even though God, we can't get him. Oh, it looked like it crossed the line. Damn. Damn indeed. Okay, we'll try and do a 2.0. We'll get them going forward a little bit quicker. Stream's been good, lads. Look how good we've been this season. Got fucking Lazio next. Cheers, yeah. Cheers, lads. Cheers for that. Cheers for reading off the fixture list. Thanks. Appreciate that. Cheers. Oh, Marucci just wants to leave, boys. Come on, I can turn it round. Come on. View score, last minute winner. 1-0. Ball into the box. Marucci, penalty spot. Buff. That'll turn it around. That's all we need, boys. Right, that was a good team meeting. We didn't have to say much. Lasted about 10 seconds, but... Hey, come on, Pete. It's going to be Trek out in other saves. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. Oh, 2 days rest. 1 day's rest in between the Thursday game and the... What? I don't know why loan bids are suddenly coming in for Dendonka. Oh, we've got plenty of 4 losses since we mucked about. Yeah, but Kingy, that was the Libero on attack, wasn't it? And do I really want to blame it on the update? The only thing is that it was working okay. The start of the season we did well, and then we had an update, didn't we? When was the final update? That's what I'm thinking. Am I blaming it on? I don't really want to blame it on the update, to be honest. But yeah, if we went back to it, we'd have the same problem, the similar problems anyway, wouldn't we? Love that, Chase. I did try and get him out the door. I did try and sell him. What is that, by the way? Thursday and Saturday. I'm not doing any more tactic stuff today. What I will do though, I will not sleep tonight thinking about it, and then I'll probably sort something out off camera and some ideas about what I can do with the squad. And what time is it now? Yeah, we'll play these 2 games. We'll play these 2 games, and then I've got time to maybe do a deal in the January transfer window. That's what we'll do. This tactic doesn't suit Gravenberch either, does it? Yant Jays. Just trying to think what players in a 4-2-3-1. Have we got anyone to go out wide? Kwame, I suppose. Kwame. It could be a winger. I just hate... I just hate 4-2-3-1 because it's everything what everybody did in FM 17, 18, 19, 20. I always like to play. My tactic things were always have fun of trying to be stubborn and have an idea. So obviously this one was trying to get the Libero going, wasn't it? Worked well. Come on, here we go. We're going long-ish. Pass into space. We've got Marucci in the middle, so he'll drop into those little areas. Here he is. Here he is. He's giving the ball away. What a start. I thought we were going to be in there. I thought he was just going to slip Vlahovic in that right-hand side. I hate it too for the same reasons. But yeah. The game keeps doing that big freeze. Sometimes when it's changing. Does anyone else get that? Diamonds. That's very Italian, that, Johnny. That could work, buddy, couldn't it? That could work. I hate the number 10 roll. I fucking hate the number 10 roll. I can never... Who's been using a number 10 this year? And if you have, what have you got it set as? We could go Trequartista, couldn't we? I stay away from... Yeah, I've struggled last couple of years. I got a really good one with Man United. Obviously, it was Man United, but I had Paul Pogba as the shadow striker, and that was, yay, we've fucking scored a goal. We've scored a goal. Get in. Kind of missed that. I want to see how we scored that. Attacking mid on support. Okay. I always find the advanced playmaker behind the two doesn't work. That was just a simple ball through that. Well, Johnny Muniain can do everything, can't he? Muniain can do everything. If I did it in the Bilbao. My idea for the Bilbao is to have 3 at the back. My 2 wing backs because they're nice and solid. 2 central midfielders that are a bit boring. 2 attacking central midfielders. One is like a Trequartista and one is a shadow striker and then one is a striker. I did that for the Lazio, and we did alright actually in the Lazio save with that. So this is where we get our joy, because we've got... So we get our joy with balls into the channels, with a bit of pace in those areas. Right, Ruggieri. Just throw it to his feet. Pellegrini, hit it, bud. Oh my god. Right, my stress ball's gone. This is also Lazio with a team that are in 6th at the moment and probably going to be our rivals for trying to get that last Europa League place. So this would be a valuable 3 points. We've only had 3 shots, boys. I feel like I'm Jose Mourinho. I feel like I'm Jose Mourinho at the moment because I just can't get teams to create chances. Probably having a Mazzala, a 2-man midfield with a Mazzala is probably not a great idea either, is it? Cross the ball into the box because we score headers. Get in. Yeah. Oh. Well, that one's going okay, Dave, but there's the Sunday's game against Benfica is interesting. Interesting to say the least. I think just generally the 4-2-3-1 is just one of the tactics that I just don't enjoy. I don't enjoy playing with. I am a little bit old school. I love a two-man striker, and it does strike force. Not always, but I do seem to get a little bit of joy out of it. Right, deliver Flavovic. We just need to get more balls in the box. Because we're scoring headers. That's what we want. Hey. Come on. Give it some love, boys. Beautiful. Might even set my wing backs on to cross more often. We've actually done better when I've brought Elena and played him as Mazzala. To be fair, he's getting back there and defending really well. Oh, Marucci, man. You did... I was just about to give him... I was just about to give him some positive feedback there and say, look at him just dropping into that channel, and he just gave the ball to the other freaking team. Could tell I haven't looked at the league table at all, I don't think. I saw that 16-year-old kid who made his debut and cried at the end of the game. He was so emotional that he'd managed to play for the team that he'd supported as a boy. No, I probably don't, to be honest. Kingy. We're going to win a game of football though, boys. Let's not be negative. We're going to win a game of football here. See there, I just want him to cross it. Just cross it. Whoop. Outstretched arms. Is it that long ago since they won the title? Oh, Paul's sent me the Fenner tactic. Which I think there needs to be a slight variation on it because... I played with a Libero on that one, boys. I had a Libero, box-to-box and deep line playmakers, 2 wing-backs on attack. Target man to the left. Okay. What were the personal instructions? See, I had shorter passing, but I just don't see that working in this one. Right. We do want to float crosses. Personally, and then I want cross more often's on. I can't do much more than that then, can I? I can't do much with that. Can do it with Dicilio. Let's put that back as a Mazzala then. I suppose Tonelli's sitting in there. Are they? Oh shit, yeah, the third. So I mean, we're only 4 points. Champions League isn't going to be a thing, but what do the board want? Qualified to the Conference League, so that's top 7. Have we got any big boys behind us? Oh god, Inter. Roma have struggled last few seasons. I'm not particularly worried about them. I wonder at what point he gets unhappy and leaves. Yeah, I've just sacked Ranieri. There'll be some changes. I'll do a little video Saturday morning ahead of the stream, because I think it'll be fun to talk about the tactic problems we've had today, and then maybe look at making a couple of little, because there's plenty of players that want to leave. I think there's going to be a lot of bids coming in. Who is it good? Is that guy gone to China? Amrabat. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, Lewis. No, he's not gone yet. Where is he? Is he still there? He's still there, yeah. Oh, God. Losing him. Never mind. Right, last game, boys. Inter Milan. And then I want to sit down, chill for a bit. I'm going to have a cup of tea and then put a tactic together for the Bilbao, and fingers crossed that it's not the last episode. I just wonder if we've turned the corner with this now. Wonder if we've turned the corner. Or was that just a freak result? I don't want to negotiate. I like to play it realistically. So, you know, if a big bid comes in for him, then he's going to go, he's got a release clause of 60. But if I say to someone like Chelsea, pay me 60, I think they'll say, yeah, we'll pay it. And he's really not happy. He's not happy. Which I can understand. But I want 60 million for him. Right, they're going to be playing with a 3 at the back as well, aren't they? Oh, look at how... Oh, it's 2 days later, innit? 2 days later, forgot. Right, let's do some changes then. Let's start Elena. Dendon could be a deep line player, Mark. He'll do an adequate job for us in there. The wing backs is the big issue because one of them's injured on the left hand side. Gentile will have to come on as sub. Let's play Maximovic there. Ruggieri, 3 strikers that are struggling a little bit. Let's put Pedro as a target man. Let's drop Marucci. Right, we'll go with that. And then we've still got Kwame can come off the bench. Yeah, as soon as a few qualification games. When do England play? Yes, even though I'm trying to look after myself, Jason, not trying to eat biscuits and stuff, I think I deserve a couple of biscuits, don't I? A couple of biscuits to go with it. There's 27 you in the stream as well, but I really need to crack on. By the way, 27 people in the stream on a Wednesday afternoon is tremendous, so thank you very much, boys. And if you haven't subscribed, get yourself subscribed. Plenty of more mental breakdowns live on... Well, I'm hoping this is the end of it on here, but my other saves are causing me a few little issues. So it's going to be interesting how this works out, because we're going to be playing a front 3 against their back 3. And it'll literally be 3v3. And we're in a real good position here. If we can ever win the ball, and we're going to hit them direct. Is that what it is? Ralphie will be watching his first England game as like knowing what's going on and stuff. So I'm excited because he's quite excited that Harry Kane and Rashford and Mason Mount all will be playing together in the same team. Trying to explain to him how it all works is quite complicated, but I think he gets the gist. Let's encourage. You just need to get the front three going. Clip balls in for them, or balls in the box. Balls in the box. Oh, just stand still. Or just stand still and let him take the ball off you. That's always a good thing to do, isn't it? That's a classic match engine bit of play. Tierney's down the left. Brozovic, Barella. They've got a nice midfield three of Barella, Brozovic and... they've got a really good team, hasn't they, as well? Eduardo, hello, buddy. Dragon Stoichkov Pixie. What, is he like a young superstar? Oh, yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that, Johnny. Now, if there was a team that would be ideal to do 4-2-3-1, England, go for it. They can do 4-2-3-1. That won't offend me. But he's never going to do it, is he? Vlahovic. Oh, he's underneath it. Yes! Balls in the box, boys. Love it.
There once was a ship that put
he might enjoy it.
The ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the
What is your... Oh, good question. Definitely a one club save. I don't necessarily like a journeyman. I can't really get into. A fallen giant tends to be my kind of go to. They're the saves that before I start them kind of excite me, and I've already got one lined up for probably if this Fiorentina one finishes before FM22 and we get sacked, or it maybe comes to a natural end. I imagine I'll get sacked before winning like a Champions League or something, but yeah, kind of a fallen giant is my sort of save. And then for the main save for FM22, it's lower league. Right, Pellegrini, just float it in, mate. Float it in. Cyprus really. Of course, I wouldn't want to say I'm too familiar with their results and stuff, but yeah, 5 at the back with Rice and Phillips holding. Yeah. I'd love to see mine would be a 4-2-3-1 with goalkeepers a bit of a thing in it. None of them are really amazing. Right back. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's offside. Right back would be... I do like Wan-Bissaka, but he's never going to get picked in a million years. Probably still Kyle Walker. Then I would go 2 centre-halves of Stones and Maguire. I think Maguire would really feel the benefit of playing with a really good centre-half next to him. Left back Shaw. 2 kind of sitters. Declan Rice. I'd love to see Mason Mount because he's did really well actually under Frank Lampard playing in that role. Can progress the ball a little bit better. He's also quite decent defensively. He's not bad defensively. Two kind of sitters in there, 6 and an 8. Grealish as my 10. Rashford on the right. Sorry, Rashford on the left. Sancho on the right. Kane. That's what I would. That would be my go-to. But it's never going to happen in a million years, is it? I just think Sterling, he's out, not in great form, Colatelli, and he prefers to be on the left. I'd prefer Rashford. Also, he's had his chance. He's had his chance and just generally hasn't performed well for England. Jack Grealish has to start. If we ever want to do anything in the competition, we need a spark like him. And I don't think he's going to... I think when it comes... Here he is. Hey up, Max. We're just about to finish, buddy. Last game, I think when it comes to it, I think he's going to... I think he'll bottle it. Obviously, he's now got the excuse of going and doing his 3-4-3 without having Grealish in the squad. And then that'll be his excuse. Someone else will come in and do an average job, and then he'll end up not getting his place back. Which is really frustrating because we're coming into this era now of all these exciting young players. Phil Foden, Rashford sort of like peaking, Sancho, Grealish. And then we've got Southgate, who's adamant on playing 3 at the back and 2 holding midfielders, which allows then 3 creative players. Just don't fit. I've just said, Max, it would be a goalkeeper I'm not too picky on. Right back. If we're going to play 4 at the back, I would have gone Wan-Bissaka just because he's the best defender to get that in. But probably Kyle Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Declan Rice 6, 8 Mason Mount, Grealish, Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, Kane up front. Greenwood's been crap. I wouldn't take Greenwood. There's other players in better form, and no, his time will come. Yeah, sorry. I think. Do you mean in future, Colatelli? Right, with 20 minutes to go, we've struggled a little bit. Let's just go cautious. Have we got anything? Let's have a little look. Favovic is struggling. Let's go Kawhi, mate. Do we get the big man on? Shit, there are my 3 changes. Well, there's not much, is it? Is there, really? I suppose there's a thing for... Yes. We fucking scored. Yeah, if... He's not playing great at the moment, but playing a 4, I would probably pick someone a little bit better defensively. I would have no issues with, if we're going to do a 4-2-3-1, I wouldn't have much of a problem of seeing Henderson and Rice in there together. That wouldn't bother me. I'm just trying to be a little bit realistic that if he decided to go for a 4-2-3-1, then he will definitely play Rice. To be fair, if he went for a 4-2-3-1, he would definitely play Rice and Henderson, wouldn't he? But I think Mason Mount would be useful. And then for maybe the tougher games, you would maybe bring a Henderson in or a Rice in to double up there. Goalkeeper, yeah, it's a difficult one. I've never been a thing on sweeper keepers and been amazing with your feet, but Pope is terrible. Henderson long term, but it's going to be Pickford, isn't it? He's not going to change an hour. If he didn't change it when Pickford was terrible, I suppose the plus side is Pickford injured? If Henderson plays against... It honestly feels like that he won't play Henderson because he'll be scared of him doing well, and then he'll have to... If he picks Pope's always been considered that as the number 2 option, but Henderson's maybe the future number 1. It would kind of feel that he would not want to pick Henderson in case he has a great game, and he must have hated Grealish because he didn't get forced, but having to play Grealish and everyone going on about not understanding why he wasn't even in squads and not playing, and then he's come in and done well. Gareth Southgate must have been gutted about that. He must have been absolutely gutted. So to do it again, having to then drop his boy Pickford, Yes. I think he will do, Max. I'm just not convinced about anything about Southgate's... don't get me wrong, the World Cup was brilliant, wasn't it? We all loved it, but if we'd have had an half-decent manager, we might have just... We'd have made a final, wouldn't we? And not scraped past some of the teams in the group. I did at the start. I thought when we first started, it looked like he was going to be positive and that, like, and the kind of the three at the back worked a little bit in the World Cup, and we played well to a certain degree. But just with all the players that we have available to us now that are coming through, just doing a 3-4-3 just doesn't work, does it? By the way, we've just beaten Inter Milan, lads. We've absolutely turned that around. Tactical genius. What was the match stats like? I know they had... Sorry, the only thing about this skin, it just sends things all over the shop. They had a high XG. Where's their shot map? They had enough shots in 6-yard box. Imagine if that was real life. I always find that there's so many chances there in the 6-yard box that have not actually gone in. Okay, a lot of the ball. Obviously, the thing with playing Inter as well is we kind of cancelled each other out a little bit with them playing the 3-5-2. But, oh, that feels a bit better, doesn't it? That feels a bit better. Right, boys, so next stream will be Saturday night. There's videos out tonight, tomorrow. Do a Fiorentina pre-stream. We'll go through the sort of like the January transfers and stuff, because I might do a little bit of business. Saturday night stream, and then there's going to be 2 massive episodes on Sunday on the channel. The special one starts with a derby against Benfica, which is an interesting game, and then I've got 2 games to save my job with Bilbao. Thank you to everyone who stopped in. Appreciate it. If you're still here and you haven't liked the stream, muchly appreciate if you do it. And yeah, I'll see you Saturday night. Should be around 9:30, 9:45. All right, guys. See you later.